The man was in a car accident on the highway. When he came to, he found himself in the middle of an unfamiliar forest. His phone and wallet were gone, and his colleague who'd been driving had vanished. A splitting headache made it impossible to process what the hell was going on. He stumbled out of the woods and into a strange small town. The weird looks from people on the street made Burke uneasy. He ducked into a diner for help and asked the hostess where he was, but before she could answer, everything went black. When Burke woke up again, he was in a hospital bed. He asked the nurse what was wrong with him, but her answers were vague and evasive, like she was deliberately hiding something. It didn't take long for Burke to notice something was seriously off about this place. He was the only patient in the entire hospital. He tried to get up and leave, but the nurse blocked his way. She warned him he'd better stay put, but Burke brushed off her warning. After leaving the hospital, Burke found a bar. He asked the bartender, Amy, if he could use the phone to call his wife, but the call wouldn't go through. Disappointed, Burke hung up. That's when Amy slipped him a piece of paper with her address on it. She explained that since he was broke, he could come find her if he needed help. As Burke pocketed the note, he noticed something strange written on the back, but he didn't give it much thought and left. Just outside the bar, Burke heard crickets chirping in the bushes. Curious, he reached in and pulled out a small speaker. The cricket sounds were coming from the device. The discovery sent a chill down his spine. Early the next morning, Burke went to Amy's address but found a rundown house that looked completely abandoned. He figured he'd been played, but when he pushed open the door, what he saw made his blood run cold. A rotting corpse on the bed. It was his missing colleague. Burke rushed back to the bar to find Amy, but the owner told him they'd never had an employee by that name. This revelation left Burke completely baffled. The string of bizarre events, combined with his head injury from the crash, was too much. Burke blacked out again. When he came around this time, he was strapped to a